Welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm sharing one of Ghana's most delicious, nutritious, and traditional meals, Ghanaian Oilless Okra soup. If you've been looking for a healthy okra recipe that doesn't use a single drop of oil but is still packed with incredible flavor, then you are in the right place. This recipe is simple, hearty, and perfect for anyone who loves authentic Ghanaian food. You will love it, so let's get started. To begin, I'm going to transfer my freshly chopped okra into a clean cooking pot. I always recommend using fresh okra because it gives the soup its beautiful natural texture and that signature silky consistency we all love. Next, I'll go in with some chopped jute leaves or ayoyo leaves. It's totally optional, but it's super healthy and it's going to add an amazing texture and also makes the soup even richer. They blend perfectly with the okra and create that authentic homemade taste many of us grew up enjoying. Now it's time for chopped onions. I'll add chopped onions and also I'll pour in enough water to allow everything to cook properly. Remember, you can always adjust the consistency later depending on how thick or light you prefer your soup. The next ingredient is a little baking soda. This is common trick in many Ghanaian kitchen because it helps the okra cook faster while maintaining its beautiful green color. Only a small amount is needed. You don't have to overdo it. I'll cover the pot and allow the okra mixture to cook while we prepare our proteins. Now let's move over to another clean cooking pot. This recipe is loaded with delicious proteins that makes every spoonful satisfying. The first ingredient going into the pot is my assorted meat. I'm using well cleaned beef, but you can use goat meat if that's what you prefer. Next is Wele and also some cow foot. And I also added some kako and also momone for that traditional flavor. I'll go in with some salty taste and also aromat shrimp seasoning. Next, I'll go in with enough water. I'll cover the pot and allow it to cook until it's nice and ready. Alright, so we are back to check on the okra, and as you can see, it's looking absolutely beautiful. The onions have sauteed, the jute leaves are becoming tender, and the okra has started releasing its natural thickness, and that's what we are looking for. I'll give it a gentle stir to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot. Then I'll cover it once again to continue cooking. Now let's return to our protein pot. The meat is becoming beautifully tender and the broth is already smelling amazing. In fact, it really smells amazing right here. I'll give everything a quick stir. The Kotodwe is becoming soft and that's what we are looking for. Now at this point, it's time to introduce our seafood. I'm adding fresh tilapia and also some fresh crabs. Crabs naturally sweeten the soup and releases an incredible seafood flavor as they cook. So together with the tilapia, they make the soup taste rich and luxurious. Alright, so next I'll gently shake or lightly stir the pot just enough to settle everything into the broth. Then I'll cover it again and allow the seafood to cook gently. After several minutes, let's check once more. The tilapia is perfectly cooked. At this stage, I carefully remove the tilapia from the pot and set it aside. The reason I do this is very simple. During the final mixing stage, the fish can easily break apart if it's left inside the pot while stirring. So removing it now helps keep it whole and beautiful for serving later. With the fish safely aside, it's time to continue everything. Now I'll carefully pour my cooked okra mixture into the protein broth. Immediately you can see the soup transforming into a rich, beautiful Ghanaian soup filled with layers of flavors.
flavor fills the day.
Now I'll gently stir everything together so the okra combines evenly with the meat, wele, cow foot, kako, momone, in fact everything. Once everything is well mixed, I'll carefully retain the cooked tilapia back into the soup. But before that, don't forget as well to give this video a thumbs up, and also do share this video to your lovely friends and family so they get to see this amazing and inspiring recipe as well. Thank you so much. All right, so now I add freshly chopped onions. These onions are added towards the end so they remain crunchy and add a fresh burst of flavor every time you take a bite. I'm also adding some green habanero peppers. These peppers will slowly infuse the soup with their beautiful aroma and gentle heat without making it overwhelming spicy. If you enjoy very spicy food like me, you can always crush them into your soup while eating. I'll reduce the heat to low and allow everything to simmer gently for several minutes. This final simmer allows every ingredient to come together perfectly. The flavors become richer, the broth becomes more balanced, and the protein absorbs even more delicious taste. One thing I love about this recipe is that there is absolutely no oil, yet the soup is naturally rich because of the seafood, meat, and traditional ingredients. In fact, this is comforting, nutritious, and full of authentic Ghanaian flavor. After simmering gently, our beautiful Ghanaian oilless okra soup is finally ready. Just look at the consistency, it looks absolutely delicious. Today I'm serving mine with hot banku, freshly prepared banku. The combination is simply unbeatable. Every bite is comforting, satisfying, and reminds you of home. You can also enjoy this with fufu, kokonte, or even rice, yes, if that's your preference. If you enjoyed cooking with me today, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment telling me where you are watching from, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Your support means everything and helps this community continue to grow.
Where the joy of flavor never ends. Cooking with Efya, come and see. Cooking with Efya.
Thank you so much for spending time with me in the kitchen today. Stay blessed, keep cooking with love, and I'll see you in my next delicious recipe. Bye.